Hello students, today we will discuss about ऑटोबायोग्राफी एंड बायोग्राफी। ओके, आज हम ऑटोबायोग्राफी और बायोग्राफी के बारे में बात करेंगे। सबसे पहले पढ़ेंगे ऑटोबायोग्राफी। ऑटोबायोग्राफी क्या होती है? एन ऑटोबायोग्राफी इज अ सेल्फ रिटन अकाउंट ऑफ वंस लाइफ। द वर्ड ऑटोबायोग्राफी वॉज फर्स्ट यूज बाय William Taylor in 1797 in the English periodical The Monthly Review, when he suggested the word as a hybrid but condemned it as pedantic. However, its next recorded use was in its present sense by Robert Southey in 1809. Despite only being named early in the 19th century, first person autobiographical writing originates in antiquity. Roy Pascal differentiates autobiography from the periodic self-reflective. Okay. Mode of journal or diary writing by noting that autobiography is a review of a life from a particular moment in time, while the diary, however reflective it may be, moves through a series of moments in time. Autobiography thus takes stock of the autobiographer's life from the moment of composition. While biographers generally rely on a wide variety of documents and viewpoints, autobiography may be based entirely on the writer's memory. The memoir form is closely associated with autobiography, but it tends, as Pascal claims, to focus less on the self and more on others during the autobiographer's review of their own life. ऑटोबायोग्राफी जो है इसको आत्मकथा कहा जाता है। जब कोई लेखक स्वयं अपनी जीवन गाथा या अपनी स्मृतियाँ लिखता है तो वह आत्मकथा कहलाती है। इसके अंदर लेखक के जीवन की सभी मुख्य घटनाओं का वर्णन होता है तथा इस वर्णन में निरंतरता होती है। चार्ल्स लैम्ब के निबंधों में उनकी आत्मकथा का पुट पाया जाता है। It may be defined as the biography or memoirs of a person written by himself. It contains a continuous narrative of the major events of his past. It differs from the diary or journal, which lacks continuity and is intended for others' private purpose. Charles Lamb is famous for autobiographical touch in his essays. His essays are a kind of autobiography. In one, he describes his childhood at the temple. In another, his school day at Christ's Hospital. There are numerous pictures of his friends, siblings, and beloved. His own personality is on display everywhere. We know of his pleasures, his weakness, his hobbies, his likes and his dislikes. Okay, इसमें सब कुछ हम पढ़ते हैं ऑटोबायोग्राफी में। नेक्स्ट है हमारा बायोग्राफी। A biography, or simply bio, is a detailed descriptions of a person's life. It involves more than just the basic facts like education, work, relationship, and death. It portrays a person's experience of these life events. Biographical works are usually non fiction, but fiction can also be used to portray a person's life. Unlike a profile or curriculum vitae, yani resume, a biography presents a subject's life story, highlighting various aspects of his life, including intimate details of experience, and may include an analysis of the subject's personality. Biographical works are usually non-fiction, but fiction can also be used to be portray a person's life. One in-depth form or biographical coverage is called legacy, writing works in diverse media, from literature to film, from the genre known as biography. An authorized biography is written with the permission, cooperation, and at times participations of a subject or a subject's heirs. An autobiography is written by the person themselves, sometimes with the assistance of a collaborator or ghost writer. बायोग्राफी को जीवन कथा कहा जाता है के दो अर्थ होते हैं। प्रथम इसका अर्थ है किसी व्यक्ति के जीवन के इतिहास का वर्णन। इसका दूसरा अर्थ है किसी व्यक्ति के जीवन के इतिहास लिखने की कला। साहित्यिक आलोचना में बायोग्राफी को किसी व्यक्ति के जीवन वृत्तांत या इतिहास लिखने की कला को कहते हैं। बायोग्राफी लिखने वाला व्यक्ति प्रथम उस व्यक्ति से संबंधित सभी तथ्य तथा आवश्यक पत्राचार एकत्र करता है जिसकी वह जीवन कथा लिख रहा है। द टर्म बायोग्राफी presents two meanings. First, it means a written account of history of the life of an individual. Second, it means the art of writing such accounts of our history. In literary criticism, biography is considered only the art of writing the life history of the individual. As such, biography is a branch of history. Its purpose is to relate as faithfully as possible the life of person. But it is also a branch of portrait painting in words. So the biographer's duties are divided into two. He has to function both as a historian and as a portrait painter. As a historian, he has to be accurate and systematic, and as a literary artist, he has to represent facts in pleasant manner. Art of biography. The art of representing a life history in the form of literature is called the biography. The biographer has to gather all the facts and document necessary to his work, and he has to write his biography to present it as a work of art. In relation to history, he has to arrange facts in an intelligent order. As a literary artist, he has to exhibit all his art to present the particular individual in all light. and shade. But a biography is a study of career, so the biography has also to be impartial with reference to represent central figure. Biography is an account of life of a person. Classical and medieval biographies illustrated a thesis. The sources from which a biography is written are as follows: original documents regarding the life and career of the central figure. They may be letters, diaries, official public record, etc. Statement of living witness. The biographer's personal memories of his hero, as Boswell had of Samuel Johnson. Books previously written on the central figure. Records of all such historical, social, political facts that left their impression on the life of his hero. Personal note made by the biographer on the places he will have to describe. To conclude, biography is the art of narrating a man's life in the manner of a portrait painter. To conclude, biography is the art of narrating a man's life in the manner of a portrait painter. In fact, the greater the biographer, brighter the biography. Okay? यदि किसी व्यक्ति के जीवन का वर्णन होता है, क्लासिकल एवं मध्यकालीन जीवन कथाएं शोध ग्रंथ का उदाहरण थीं। जीवन कथा की जानकारी प्राप्त करने के विभिन्न स्रोत होते हैं, जिनमें व्यक्ति से संबंधित विभिन्न डॉक्यूमेंट्स एवं उसके साथ के व्यक्तियों के साक्ष्य महत्वपूर्ण होते हैं। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग।